You know what's better than Vault Hunters? If you answered Vault Hunters but in the sky, then you'd be correct. Welcome to the 1.18 update of the Vault Hunters series. If you've seen any Skyblock series at all, you know the island has some resources to start up. Yet the only resource we've got here is this Vault Crystals. And I've just noticed that the bud also changes colors, just like the crystal, which is nice. Well, what better way to start out grinding with the vaults? I just like this transition. I don't know if this is due to it being a skyblock and generating less terrain or something else. The vault load-up times is just fascinating in this update. Being able to dive inside the vaults just like that is just a huge plus for me. You know, first thing first, I'm just gonna get some dirt. The platform's way too small to start out, and here's already our first piece of wood. In this version of the mod pack, everything you will ever get will be available inside the vaults. So you literally get inside the vault before even collecting cobble. And with the new changes, mobs only spawn around looting points, which actually makes the skyblock challenge way easier than before. Yes, skyblock did exist before this, but it was an unofficial mod if I know correctly, and it gave pretty bad crystals for you to start out. And this way you get to run regular vaults, which is a plus for me. Before even collecting my first chest, I'm just gonna build up on some resources. Like, I could collect all the resources of the corridor and leave without getting into any chest, but where's the fun in that? Real men are born on the battlefield. They live and die in the battlefield. Or rather, they live and die inside the vaults. And I didn't even know you could find some ores lying in the ground, which also makes this easier. And I'll just pretend Vault Hunters didn't have any ores before. With that being said, let's just follow the trail into the first mineshaft room, I guess. It's kind of a mixture between a lush cave and a mineshaft. So collecting that coal, iron, and being able to farm some food with the glow thingies should be my first priority. That's a lot of fighters. Good thing they're stuck, but I'm still panicking. And the spawner fizzled out, which is a new thing. That's some diamonds. I've had no idea that my first vault would have me smelting down some iron, but I guess that's a win. While waiting on that, let's get looting. This mineshaft feels a lot more different than the regular mineshaft, but at least it's way smaller and easier to navigate. There's some potential danger. Oh, that's a closer danger. Huh. Didn't realize the Vault Guardians weren't undead or something like that. And the lesser danger. So these raids are pretty annoying as they slow you and don't get knocked back. But they aren't too bad if you know how to keep space. Clearing your first vault isn't all that difficult if you really pay attention to your surroundings. Back to the iron that was waiting for me, and diamonds just like that. I also know I should be collecting all this vault cobblestone, but I'm just gonna ignore that for the moment. This is also coming with me. Being able to go to caving while inside a vault wasn't something I expected, and it was a pretty neat idea. So kudos to the team. I didn't actually think having vault teams would be this effective, but rooms are just different enough. There are two spawners very close to each other, so I may be overwhelmed. Let's find out. That's a good crit. Okay, it's pretty decent as of now, and I may be getting cornered. Oh no. Okay, this is better. I can control this. Maybe not. Maybe so. Okay, keep the distance. Keep the distance. Their health is low. Same with me. Just another... Okay. That was stressful. That was rude. Come on. They are very rude. Well, I've got time. 12 minutes to be exact. Those chests weren't special, and I can handle this too, right? Maybe not. Okay, they may be dead. Let's just see the... No! Spawn of evil! Terror in a baby form. That's a baby. I can't really... Oh, I really don't want to deal with that, with this stress. Is it? Oh, it's still there. I can't really loot any further, so I'm not about to lose my first belongings to a baby. I admire your persistence. So the results were pretty whelming, maybe. Not overwhelming, to be sure. Not too much of Vault XP. All I looted was 6 chests while 2 being trapped. And the main experience is now gained from killing mobs and not spent by being inside the vault. So, as I get my first materials, let's just do some regular starting things. I didn't mean to make 8 chests. That was dumb. Before even healing up, let me do the most important thing. Now the air is green. And for the second most important thing, I'm going to do what's called the pro gamer move. This. It's quite the fall, huh? What a way to spawn. And to start up with my farms, let's do that. Then let's just expand the platform a little bit. Now that I expanded, everything looks kinda weird. Kinda better. Setting my priorities straight. I would have enjoyed having a diamond item, but just having 2 means I've got a very limited pool of options. And unlike a lord I know, I'm not investing in a hoe. Even though it's not really my weapon of choice, using my diamonds to have a sword, have a real fighting chance, looks like the best move. Not having enough iron to make even the smallest armor does not put a smile on my face. So what's the next logical step? Well, doing everything over again. So with my new and improved setup, let's mine another one and have another shot. Also, the thing is, I don't know if these replenish or not. They sure do look like it, so I'll just open around it in any case. Well, let's get down to business. Let's also start by getting some extra wood. Greed is good, huh? This looks like a new version of the village room. Let's just hope I don't forget to dig down. I'll be taking this and this. I had to try. Before I forget, this is the most important part. And the trees drop some saplings. It's also just a good idea to stack up on these vault cobble and the vault rocks. I have enough to make just another vault rock, which leaves me with chromatic iron. I could always go for some bamboo. Are those crops over? It is crops. Now that is very valuable. Now I've actually got some food for days. Maybe I should consider bringing a shovel. Nah, who needs useful tools? Now this is where the fun actually begins. And that was it. What's with all these trapped chests? Oh, there's my first living chest. I've effectively cornered myself with that block. That's good. And that's enough fighting for that chest. Just sweep them calmly and... Where did a baby come from? Gosh, I hate children. Take that out of context as you will. That's the second zombie coming from the back. That's gotta be something being messed up by the code, right? Do the mob spawners not check your Y value before spawning? That could really lead to some awkward and terrible situations for the player. That can't be right. That enchanting room looks very delicious. That one fizzled out. So I can healthily just sweep these away. I just hope the spawner won't be my demise. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. That does look bad. Unless I get ambushed. Is there still some zombies left? I can't... Oh, there's also another spawner. Good thing the water's my greatest ally. One moment of peace, please. Well, you can call this a cheese if you want. But I don't have HP. Oh, fortune's good. Also, don't mind if I do. And I'm also be taking this. This one isn't fizzled, but I should be able to handle it. And it also died out. A dead spawner is the best spawner. The decision of leaving and taking some of the materials with this limited space is just too much for me. For the diamond, let's just get rid of the apple. What am I doing? The apple's like the most important thing here. And I just ate one. Should I just push my luck? Well, guess I can always just run. Those rays just feel so unpredictable. What do I leave? What do I leave? No, I can't deal with the wraith. I'm even starting to see things. Oh, okay, that's just enough stress for today. I'm just run back. Well, I did get a lot, especially thanks to the village room. Now I got no food and tree shortage. Okay, that Mumbo mustache one, this is just a pretty funny Easter egg. Well, still not enough to level up, but I did a lot better this time around. And now that I've cleared the vault, you know what that means. Our Y level is pretty high actually. It does take a while to die. At this rate, my whole island will be potatoes, cause why not? And I just realized I threw my one string away, so I can't just sleep yet. Gotta spend all my night vaulting. But in the meanwhile, growing part of my base. It can't hurt, right? Good thing there's no phantoms in sights. Well, that wasn't enough to clear the roof, but it's a start. But the good thing is the weight taught me that these do regenerate. Best news I had all day. Well, with that, I've still got some work to do around the place. So until that's cleared, thanks for watching. See ya!